Okay, so we've now changed a bunch of settings, or we know how to change a bunch of settings for our Gmail. What we're going to do now is go into some other settings by clicking on Accounts and clicking on Google Account Settings. This is going to open up a new tab for us, and I really just want us to focus on one thing for today. We'll come back and we can mess with some of these other settings a bit later. But right now we're going to go down to Personal Info and Privacy, and we've talked a lot about this already, and go into Ads Settings. Ad settings essentially let you choose whether or not you want ads to be targeted to you based on your interest, based on your search history, based on your age, your gender. Basically, any information that Google has about you, you can decide whether or not you want this to be off or on. And I can cancel this, or I can switch it off. I'm going to cancel it. But essentially, you're allowing Google to take information that they have about you and target ads to you. We've talked about this in the past. Some of you have strong feelings about whether or not Google should be doing this. So if this is something that you want changed, or if you want to make it more specific by adding a new interest, you can type it in here, soccer for example, and you'll then get ads that are targeted specifically to your interest. So if you're looking to buy things online, or you're looking to find out information about certain products, you'll be targeted with ads based on your interest. You can change your gender, you can change your age, you can adjust these by clicking on, okay, apparently we're not allowed to do that with our school accounts, which I was not aware of. But you can add some interests here if that's something you wanted to do. I'm going to close that out. Going back into my settings, there's just going to be a couple more that we're going to look at for today. One is chat. You can decide to turn your chat on or off. So sometimes in class, people's chat windows will pop up. It can be a distraction. You can turn that off if you want. Sounds you can turn off or on. And then emoticons, emojis essentially. So when you have something like this, an old school emoticon, it will automatically turn it into an emoji. Very simple settings right there. And then the last setting we're going to look at today are themes. Up here you'll see it says Set Theme. You click on Set Theme, and this will give you a bunch of different options to choose from if you would like to set a theme as your background. So I just came back from Colorado, so I can set this as my theme, and now in the background of my email you'll see I've got a big mountain. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to leave mine just plain for right now, but again, you can go to Themes, set your theme, and there are a bunch of different ones that you can choose from. You can even upload your own photos and choose those as your background as well. And there are more images you can choose from here. So those are the major ways that you can adjust your settings that we're going to focus on for today. In just a little bit, you're going to answer some questions, and then in order to do your exit ticket, you're going to have to take some screenshots of the settings that you have changed and explain why you've changed them.